It all began in 1937. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead. Make athletics greater game.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
They tell you to dream big.
I need a different kind of drill.
But they don't tell you what it costs. Last year, this program stepped into something new.
The lights are shining on me.
More wins than ever before. More eyes watching. A national stage and a hard lesson. That loss stays with you. It sharpens the edge. Reminds you dreams don't come finished.
At least for now, Lord, I ain't losing hope.
Same dirt, same grind, same fire. The dream's still big.
I'm wide awake and I'm dreaming. I had enough of my demons. At least for now, Lord, I ain't losing hope. 'Cause I'm wide awake and I'm dreaming.
Welcome in, fans, as we're ready to close out the South Texas Shuffle here in Victoria, Texas. It'll be Doane University taking on A&M-Victoria here in the final game of Saturday's triple header. Sam Fowler here with you. A&M-Victoria comes in with a 6-4 record after falling to Wayland Baptist 4-1 in Game 1 today to start off at noon. Doane suffered a heartbreaking loss in extra innings 4-3 to Wayland Baptist to fall to 1-2. These two teams met yesterday in the middle game of the Friday triple header, and A&M-Victoria came back to win 8-7. First win since 2014 for the Jaguars against Doane. First pitch scheduled for 5:45. So let's go ahead and set the starting lineups for you right now with the visitors from Doane. Leading off, the left fielder, number 10, Carter Roth. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 2, Sam Kwapniowski. Batting third is the second baseman, number 7, Grant Summers. Batting fourth is the third baseman, number 11, Jordan Bond. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, Max Harris. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 23, John Volcano. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 44, Braden Jones. And batting eighth, the catcher, number 27, Tanner Nelson. Rounding out the lineup in the 9 hole is the right fielder, number 26, Thadden Wewell. The pitcher is number 32, Nick Yard for Doane. That's Doane's lineup. Now the Del Papa distributing starting lineup for A&M-Victoria. Couple of changes for head coach Jonathan Stavanoa from Game 1 today. Leading off, the shortstop, number 7, Antonio Benitez. Batting second, the second baseman, number 14, Connor Kaiser. Batting third, the left fielder, number 40, Jackson Purcell. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 2, Beck Zimmerman. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 6, Garrett Smith. Then, the designated hitter, number 44, Zion Hankins, gets the start in the 6 hole. Followed by another change in the outfield. Batting seventh is the right fielder, number 11, Xavier Ortega. Batting eighth is the third baseman, number 3, Kyle Barish. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Trevor Berger. The starting pitcher is Brayton Cardwell, he'll make his second appearance this season, and just pulling up his season stat or his career stats as the coaches having their plate meeting. Cardwell, a senior from Houston, Texas. This will be his 11th start and his first since 2023, as we are about ready to go. We'll tell you more about Cardwell here in a minute on the A&M-Victoria Sports Network. It'll be Carter Roth leading it off for Doane. Roth leads the team in average, hitting .548 this season. 6 hits for him, 3 RBIs. He's in the leadoff spot for head coach Josh Oltmans. He goes up against Brayton Cardwell. Second appearance for him this season. After throwing 3 scoreless innings, allowing just 1 hit, struck out 2 in that loss against Nelson, but he did his job to give the Jaguars a chance to win. First pitch bounces in there. It's 1-0. It's the first start for Cardwell since 2023 when he made 10 appearances, had an 0-2 win-loss record. Gets a called strike there, 0-1 or 1-1. 14 2/3 innings pitched. His freshman year back in 22, he made 8 starts, so this is not an unfamiliar role for him. 1-1, skied into left field. The wind carrying that one. Purcell just watches it go. It's a leadoff home run for Carter Roth, and Doane takes a 1-0 lead. So on a 1-1 pitch, Carter Roth gets it up into the jet stream, the wind blowing out to left field. So it's going to favor those right-handed pull hitters. First pitch to Kwapniowski is in there for a strike. Kwapniowski slumping through the first 3 games, 222 for him. He's behind 0-2. Fans, let us know where you're watching from. Check in the chat, and we'll give you a shout out on air. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Cardwell comes back, gets a strikeout. Good response by him. So the Jaguars playing from behind once again. And it'll be Grant Summers at the plate. He takes ball 1. Summers hitting .273 through 3 games for the Tigers. .636 slugging percentage, .250 on base percentage. That doesn't seem right. Now 2-0. That's got to be a typo in the stats. An on-base percentage lower than your batting average. 2-0's in there for a strike. .20 or the 2-1 misses. It's 3-1. Cardwell looking to bounce back, but the Tigers struck first already. As this one skied into center field. Trevor Berger ranging over near the gap and has it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 11, Jordan Bond.
2 gone. Let's set the defensive alignment for you behind Cardwell. It's Beck Zimmerman behind home plate. Smith at first, Kaiser at second, Benitez at short, Barish at third, left to right in the outfield. It's Purcell, Berger, and Ortega. That one runs inside. Cardwell missed the 24 season due to injury, had Tommy John surgery, did not play last year. He's behind 2-0. Looked really good out of the bullpen in relief on Wednesday against Nelson. 2-0. Called strike. 2-1. Houston native deals. Misses. 3-1. That was a good spot by Cardwell. Not sure if the umpire said low or outside. Regardless, it's a 3-1 count now to Jordan Bond. Called strike 2. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4.
The center fielder, number 4, Max Harris.
There's a 2-out base runner for Max Harris. He's hitting .400 this season. Couple of doubles for him and RBI as well on the young year for the Doane Tigers out of Creighton, Nebraska. Skies this one into right field. Ortega has it for out number 3. But the Tigers strike first. It's a leadoff home run from Carter Roth that puts them up 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first here in Victoria. Bottom of the first, we go. Doane leads 1-0. Jack coming up for the first time today. Antonio Benitez leads it off. This one popped up and caught by the pitcher. Nice job by Nick Yard, showcasing his athleticism there. There's one gone. And brings up Connor Kaiser. Here with one gone. Takes that one outside. Kaiser leads the team in at-bats. Takes a called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. The College Station native and Lamar transfer, hitting .333 this season, .409 on base percentage, and a .528 slugging percentage. He's been hit by a pitch once. Check swing. He went around. It's 1-2. One, two on the way from Nick Yarn. Misses. It's 2-2. Yard, a 6-foot senior from Erie, Colorado, transfer from Cameron University, misses with the 2-2, and it's a full count now. First appearance for him as Kaiser draws a one-out walk for Jackson Purcell. Purcell, someone who might benefit from the wind blowing out to left field as he looks at the first pitch for a called strike. A 1 to Purcell, ground ball, foul. 0-2. Last year, Yard as this one grounded up the middle and through. Base hit for Jackson Purcell. And there's 2 on for for the catcher, Beck Zimmerman. Last year, Yard had a .435 ERA in 14 appearances, 31 innings pitched, 26 hits for him as he starts out Zimmerman with a strike. $19 runs, 15 of which were earned. Had 28 strikeouts, so he's got decent stuff. 0-1, swing and a miss, and he's quickly ahead 0-2 to Zimmerman. Who's hitting .333. 0-2, swing and a miss, and Zimmerman's down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Yard. And there's 2 gone for Garrett Smith. They're going to say balk on the pitcher. That'll advance both runners up to third and second, respectively. First pitch, grounded up the middle. Volcano has it over to first in time, and the Jags come up empty-handed in the first inning. We go to the second, 1-0 our score. Jags trail here in Victoria. Top of the second we go, 1-0 our score. Doane leads. It was a leadoff home run by Carter Roth. That put the Tigers up. They're looking to snap a 2-game losing streak after opening the season with a ranked win over Wayland Baptist. Braden Cardwell starts out John Volcano with a pitch high, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Benitez charges, fires over to Smith in time for out number 1. Benitez has been really good at short. Now Braden Jones up. This one lifted. Foul and out of play. Jones, 375 this season. 3 for 8, couple of RBIs. Six-foot-1 junior from Papillon, Nebraska, and he's behind 0-2 after he fouls that one off. After that leadoff home run, Cardwell settled in, retiring the next 2. Gave up a walk, but then got a fly out as he misses on the 0-2 breaking ball. One, 2 on the way. This one lined. Fair ball, and that's going to go all the way to the wall in right field in front of the A&M-Victoria Jaguars logo. Jones being held up at second. It's going to be a 1-out double for Jones. That brings up Tanner Nelson, another righty who could benefit here. Wind blowing out to left field. It's 9 miles an hour with gusts of up to 12, 15 miles an hour. So if you can pull one and get it in the jet stream, it's going to go a long way. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Nelson, 286 this season at the plate. Works the count even 1-1. The Tigers picked to finish third in the G-Pack. The Jaguars picked to finish second in the Red River. This one skied into the left center. Trevor Berger is there, and there's 2 gone. Brings up then Wewell. First games for the sophomore from Elkhorn, Nebraska. 6 foot tall. Well, first at bat, and he's going to line this one into the gap in left field. And that's down. It'll score a run. They're trying to get him at second. No chance. It's an RBI double, and Doane leads 2-0. 2-0 here with 2 outs in the top of the second, and that brings up Carter Roth, who led off the game with a homer back in the first. Cardwell comes set, and I'll try to back pick him. Just trying to keep him honest. It's the 3rd game for Wewell this season, but he's only been used as a pinch runner off the bench. He hasn't gotten a start. First pitch, Roth takes it high. That was the 2nd home run of the season for Roth back in the 2nd inning. And the redshirt senior from Stratford, Ontario, off to a great year. Great start to the year. 1-0's in there. Came into today hitting .545, .518 slugging percentage. Leads the team in hits with 7 now. As this is opening weekend for the Tigers out of Creighton, Nebraska. 1-1 just misses low and inside. 2-1. Cardwell trying to get out of the jam, minimize the damage. Roth looking to cause deja vu. 2-1. Skied into center field. Trevor Berger was looking like he was going to have it. It falls. It's going to be an RBI single for Roth, his 2nd RBI of the game. It's 3-0 Doane. So a 2-out RBI single from Carter Roth. Both runs that have scored this inning to put Doane up 3-0 have come with 2 outs. It's exactly what you want as a coach. Called strike, 1-1. Runner goes. This one fouled off. It's 1-2. much like yesterday, Doane got 1 run in the first, then 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third to go up 5-0 before the Jags came back and scored 5 unanswered runs in the third to tie the game 5-5. It's a full count now to, or no, it's 2-2. That one runs inside and hits him. And so with 2 gone, there's 2 on now. Well, the inning continues, and it's Grant Summers who's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, number 7, Grant Summers.
Flew out back in the first. Takes that one outside. Cardwell already up to 38 pitches. 39 rather. 1-0. Misses. 2-0. And bullpen stirring for the Jaguars. I mentioned it's not an unfamiliar spot for Cardwell to start. He made 8 starts during his freshman year in 22. But in 23, he only made 2 starts. This one skied into right field. Xavier Ortega charging in, has it for out number 3. But two more runs come home to score for Doane. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 our score. Jags trail.
We'd like to thank and recognize South Texas orthopedic specialists and Crossroads Bank for making Brady Parker Weekend possible. We hope you all have enjoyed the festivities. We ask that you continue to encourage Brady as he gets ready for his first spring training with the Colorado Rockies this spring.
It'll be Zion Hankins due up for the Jaguars.
Leading off, the designated hitter, number 44, Zion Hankins.
As he started off with the ball. A native of El Paso. Getting the start as the designated hitter today. Swings through the 1-0 pitch from Nick Yard. Hankins 2 for 10 at the plate. Head coach Jonathan Stavinoa probably wants to get him some more regular at-bats and try and get him into a groove. He's someone who does well at the plate with a .333 on base percentage. You want to see that climb a little bit, but coming off the bench and pinch hit roles, sometimes that's a little more difficult than it seems. 2-1. Sky foul, 2-2. Hankins, one of 3 former Eastern Arizona College products. Him, Robbie Olguin, and Terry Burrell called strike 3, 1 gone. Ortega fouls off the first pitch he sees. Beautiful weather here at Riverside Stadium to cap off what's been a fun and entertaining weekend of baseball between Doane, Wayland University, and A&M-Victoria as we're into the bottom of the second inning. Swing up the first base side. Jones has it, goes to first in time for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 3, Kyle Parrish.
Parrish, ground ball right side. Summers races him, and there's a collision at first, and they say out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's going to go down as a 4U, and the Jags down in order once again in the bottom of the second.
We'd like to thank and recognize the following sponsors of A&M-Victoria Athletics. Civil Corps Regional Steel, Riverside Golf Course, Discover Victoria, Premium Appliances and more. Victoria Air Conditioning, Citizens Health Flags, Ticket Smarter, the official third-party ticket reseller of A&M-Victoria Athletics, Hermosa Plastics Company, and Keller and Associates. Thank you.
It's Bond, Jordan Bond, leading it off for Doane University here in the top of the third. Doane leads 3-0. It was an RBI double by Wewell and an RBI single from Carter Roth in the second inning that extended the lead. Roth opened up the game with a solo home run to left field. Braden Cardwell out for the third inning. 0-1, misses 1-1. That's a much different look for Cardwell today. I believe that's Matthew Mejia warming in the pen for the Jaguars. 1-1's in there, 1-2. Cardwell. 1-2. Fouled off. This is just the second appearance for Cardwell since April of 2023. That one misses, 2-2. This one chopped foul. Once again, a good battle brewing. Beautiful night here at Riverside. There's not many better places in the NAIA than here, as the 2-2 fouled off once again. This one skied. Purcell tracking back. He's on the warning track. He looks up. It's another home run into the jet stream as Jordan Bond delivers a solo shot. It's 4-0 Doane here in the third. Second home run of the game for the Tigers. The bad news, the Jags are now down 4-0. The good news is they were down 5-0 yesterday against Doane, and then came back to win 8-7. So the Jags aren't out of games, but you can't keep spotting teams' runs and expecting success. This one skied, and almost overrunning it was Xavier Ortega, but he's got it for out number 1. On strike. 0-1 to Volcano, who grounded out his first time up in the second. Swings through that one, 0-2. One out here in the top of the third. 4 runs, 5 hits for Doane so far. This one chopped foul, third base side. 0-2. Fouled off. Still 0-2 to Volcano, who has, there's this thing we've talked about in the past in previous seasons. 0-2, swing and a miss. Cardwell picks up the strikeout. There's 2 gone. And we've talked about the all-name team. John Volcano's got a place on that one. Now it's Braden Jones. Here with 2 gone. He doubled the last time up. Skies this one right field. Xavier Ortega camps under, and that'll do it. But another run comes home to score on the solo shot from Jordan Bond. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Jags trail 4-0 here on the A&M-Victoria Sports Network.
don't forget to visit the tent over on the third base side to stock up on all your A&M-Victoria gear to support your hometown team. And don't forget, ice cold beer is on sale on the first base party pack featuring 3 of Del Papa's famous brands. Proceeds from the sales go back to A&M-Victoria Athletics.
Nine, 1-2 for the Jaguars as they work into the bottom of the third, trailing 4-0. Here in the final game of the South Texas Shuffle against Doane, Trevor Burke swings through the first pitch for strike 1. The Columbus native takes a called strike. He's behind 0-2 after watching that fastball. After a red hot start to the season, Berger hitting right at 300, pokes this one into right field. That one is holding up for Wowell. And there's one gone for Benitez. Brings up Antonio Benitez, leading the team in average coming into this game, hitting over 500. Ground popped out his first time up. First pitch is a called strike. 8 RBIs, 9 stolen bags for the Carolina, Puerto Rico native. He's behind 0-2. Riding a 6-game hitting streak after going 1 for 3 against Wayland in the opener today. Oh, it's a 1-1. This one chopped right side. It's going to be a tough play. The throw in time. Benitez speed not fast enough. 3-1 on that one.
The second baseman, number 14, Connor Kaiser.
So now that brings up Connor Kaiser. He walked his first time up, got all the way around to third, but the Jags couldn't bring him home. First pitch to Kaiser is outside, 1-0. We appreciate everyone out here. Good crowd on hand all weekend. 2-0 now to Kaiser, the Lamar University transfer. Two O's in there, 2-1. 4-0 our score here in the bottom of the third. 2 gone. Connor Kaiser at the plate. Swings through that one. And it's 2-2. The Jags, once again, trying to weather a slow start. Scoreless in the first 2 frames. Kaiser able to pull the count full. 3-2. Already has one walk today. 3-2. High, ball 4. So walks and back-to-back plate appearances for Kaiser has him on first, and Purcell swinging at the first pitch ropes that foul up the first base side, 0-1. Purcell has the lone hit of the game for the Jaguars as we work into the third inning, 2 outs. Takes that one low, 1-1. One. Purcell grounds that one through the right side. It's a base hit, 2-hit game for Purcell, and that'll bring up Beck Zimmerman.
The catcher, number 2, Beck Zimmerman.
2 on, 2 outs for Beck Zimmerman. Fouls that back into the screen, 0-1. It was Summers trying to make a play on that, but it caught a weird hop off the lip between the turf and the natural grass here at Riverside. The turf came in after 2017 Hurricane Harvey. 0-1 misses, 1-1. And the destruction from Harvey led to a lot of things needing upgrades, including here at Riverside Stadium and the turf infield being one of the prominent features. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Zimmerman threw on that one. 1-2. Zimmerman 0 for 1, a strikeout victim back in the first inning. 1-2. Ground ball right side. And Summers goes to second for out number 3. We go to the fourth. Jags still trail 4-0 against Doane here on the A&M-Victoria Sports Network. So that'll bring up Tanner Nelson to lead it off here in the top of the fourth. 4-0 our score. Doane leads. New pitcher into the game is Matthew Mejia as he gets Nelson to sky this on the first pitch over to right field, and Xavier Ortega, 1 pitch, 1 out for Mejia. Mejia, 5'11", senior from Pearland, Texas, called strike to Wewell to open up this at bat. Misses 1-1. For Mejia, last time out, he earned a save against Doane, and that 8-7 win. He's behind 2-1 here. Now 2-2. Seventh appearance for him. He's thrown 9 innings after that out. Ground ball foul. It's 2-2. Heads up. The extended dugout. Had to watch out there. 2-2 misses. It's a full count now to Wewell. An RBI double back in the second as part of a 2-run frame for Doane, who leads 4-0. He draws a 1-out walk. Let's get you the final line on the starter. Brayton Cardwell, rough night for him, 3 innings, 4 runs on 5 hits. It's going to go down as a stolen base on Wewell. Ground ball left side. Benitez bobbles it, and there's going to be no play. That's going to go down as an error, an easy play for Benitez normally. And there's runners on the corners here with 1 out. Pickoff move at first.
The designated hitter, number 2, Sam Kwapniowski.
And Roth is back in safely. It's Kwapniowski at the plate. 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. And the count is 1-0. 3 innings for Cardwell. 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. He is on the hook right now. It's Matthew Mejia out for the Jaguars, trying to work around a jam with runners on the corners here and 1 out. Infield playing double play depth. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Doane trying to bounce back. They struggled against Whalen. Pickoff attempt once again. They struggled against Doane up until I believe it was the 5th inning. Whalen was throwing a no-hitter, and then just a high chopper over the third baseman brought in 2 runs. Good pickoff move. No. Oh, Mejia is getting closer and closer and closer. Head coach Jonathan Stavinoa wanted it, but it's not to the point where he's going to come out and argue it. Credit to the first base umpire. He was emphatic about his call, and I'm pretty sure he was going to stick with it. Now the count's 3-1. To Kwapnioski. 3-1. Called strike 2. Mejia. With 4 strikeouts, runner goes. Called strike 3. Runner advances on a stolen base. Good job by Benitez to cut it off and avoid allowing another run. So now that brings up Grant Summers with 2 gone. A couple of flyouts for him. But he's got 2 runners in scoring position here, looking to add to this 4-0 lead for Doane, trying to make a statement here on their opening weekend. Coming down from Creighton, Nebraska. 1-0. Called strike. Mejia levels the count, 1-1. Fifth strikeout of the year for Mejia. 2-1. In these games when the Jaguars need someone to just come in and throw strikes, head coach Jonathan Stavinoa feels it's Mejia he needs to come to. Mejia with a comebacker. How about a little PFP action for out number 3, and it's a scoreless frame. Mejia does the job, and the Jags coming up trailing 4-0 here on the Jaguar Sports Network.
We'd like to thank and recognize the following sponsors of A&M-Victoria Athletics. New distributing. Weber Motor Company. OK Tours. Cracker Brothers Concrete Contractors, LLC. Rain King Incorporated. BCS Companies. Ardent Tubular Sales Incorporated. Via Victoria Electric Co-op. Prosperity Bank. And KCI. Thank you. Fans, make sure to stock up on A&M-Victoria merchandise under the third base tent. The Ice Cold Beer is on sale on the first base party deck, featuring 3 of Del Papa's famous brands. Proceeds from the sales go to A&M-Victoria Athletics, your hometown team.
5, 6, and 7 due up for A&M-Victoria, trailing 4-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Garrett Smith fouls off the first pitch he sees from Nick Yard, who has looked good. He's only given up 2 hits. Both of those have come from Jackson Purcell. A couple of walks other than that. Nothing for the Jags. 0-1. That one runs inside. Smith trying to plead that hit his hand, but nothing on that. It's 1-1. Smith 0 for 1 today. Pitch on the way. Takes that one low, ball 1. Two one, fouled off. 2-2. Smith hitting .219 this season. 7 hits for him. 2-2. Ground ball. In the hole is Volcano. The throw into the glove of a stretching Jones for out number 1. Zion Hankins will bat here. First pitch he sees is a ball from Nick Yard. Only 2 strikeouts for Nick Yard. He's been good at getting soft contact with a number of ground outs. 1-0's in there for a strike. Five of his 10 outs have come via the ground ball as Hankins takes one inside. 2-1. Next up for the Jaguars, they're going to stay at home. 3-game set opening up on Saturday, Valentine's Day, against Houston Tillotson, former Red River Athletic Conference foe. 2-1, ground ball high, chopper right at Jones, the first baseman. He takes it to first for out number 2. Now it's Xavier Ortega, grounded out his first time up. Takes a called strike on a fastball. You can see why Doane was picked to finish third in the GPAC, and they might make a run at it. We'll see. 0-1. Called strike 2, and Ortega not happy about that one. It was a good spot. It looked like a strike from up here. I think he was more mad that he didn't see it well enough. Now he's in an 0-2 hole against Yard. The Jags in a 4-0 hole. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 inning. And the Jags go down in order. We go to the 5th here on the Jaguar Sports Network.
Don't miss out on any Jaguar news. Visit A&M-Athletics.com for scheduled scores, updates, and more.
It'll be Jordan Bond leading it up. 1 for 1 with a walk and a home run. Skies this one, center field. That one's dying just over the head of Antonio Benitez. But it's just a single for Bond to lead off the inning. Two-hit game for Jordan Bond out of the cleanup spot. Brings up Max Harris, ground ball right up the middle and back-to-back base hits to lead off the inning. Bunt, drop down. Mejia wanted to go to third, but instead it's going to be a base hit for Volcano. And that'll prompt a mound visit from Jonathan Stavanoa. 3 straight base hits have loaded the bases. Nobody out, and that'll bring up Braden Jones, who's 1 for 2 today with a double and a fly out. The Jaguars offense has been stagnant. Just 1 run against Wayland. They had the bases loaded with nobody out in that game and couldn't even scratch across another run there as Jones swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Mejia as the corner infield is playing in. Misses 1-1. Mejia deals 1-1, misses 2-1. There's nobody warming for the bullpen, so for now, this inning is Mejia's. 2-1. Ground ball, high chopper, Barish to home for 1. The throw to first. Not in time. It'll go down as a fielder's choice, but a good job by Barish to come home and get the lead runner. So 1 gone, bases still loaded though. That one misses 1-0. Now some action down in the bullpen, starting to stir. 1-0 is in there. First strike called strike 1. Evens the count 1-1. Line drive is going to fall in left field. 1 run scores. Being waved around third is Volcano. He'll score. And it's an RBI, 2 runs home for Tanner Nelson.
scoring fielder number 26, Tanner Weaver. And running at second base, number 6, Kai Berkey.
So now it is a 6-0 game. It's a 1-1 count to the 9-hole. Then Wewell, who's reached base both times. This one, Sky. Jackson Purcell coming in. He'll have it. He'll come up throwing. Runner holds. There's 2 outs now in the inning. Ground ball left side. Benitez has it. Has to come up throwing. Throws it in the dirt. It's an RBI single for Roth, and it's now a 7-0 game. Swing and a miss by Kwapniowski. Now a 7-0 game for Doane.
To Sam Kwapniowski.
That one, a wild pitch that'll score a run as well. Now 1-1. As Kwapniowski takes strike 2, it's 2-2. Here in an 8-0 game, Doane cruising. Swing and a miss. Mejia picks up the strikeout, but the damage is done. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Doane leads 8-0 against A&M-Victoria here on the Jaguars Sports Network.
We'd like to thank and recognize the following sponsors of A&M-Victoria Athletics: Fugo's, Twisted Arrow Goods, Tamiana Eller Realtor, Fairview Wellness and Vita Cafe and Market, Chick-fil-A, Del Papa Distributing, The Chopping Block, Capital Title, Frank's Beers Realty, and Royal Cleaners. Thank you.
It'll be Kyle Barish leading it off as the Jaguars trail 8-0 heading to the bottom of the fifth. Doane with a big 4-run inning in the top of this frame. First pitch to Barish, misses inside. And it's 1-0. Barish grounded out. One of 11 ground out victims against Nick Yard, or one of 6 ground out victims against Nick Yard this game. 1-1. Three strikeouts for Yard as he works into the fifth inning with a comfortable lead. Barish off the inside of the bat has to hurry, but he's not going to beat out the throw from Summers to Jones. There's one gone. Brings up Berger 0 for 1, flew out his first time up back in the third. Looking to get something going here. The Jaguars just 2 hits, both of which have come from Purcell until just now as that one gets past the dive of Wewell. Berger has speed. He's rounding second. He's going 3. It's a 1-out triple for Trevor Berger. Just what the doctor ordered if the Jaguars want to climb back. So now Benitez on a 6-game hitting streak. Looking to pick up his 9th RBI with Berger on third, 1 gone. 0 for 2 today for Benitez, a pop out and a ground out. 1-0 is in there, 1-1. Yard deals that one. It's chopped foul. It's an 0-2 count to Connor Kaiser here with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. High chopper up the middle. Dangerous play. The throw not in time. It's a base hit for Connor Kaiser, and that'll bring up Jackson Purcell. So now Jackson Purcell up. And he skies this one right field, but it hangs up for the right fielder, Wewell, and that'll do it. But the Jags plate a run on a sacrifice fly. We go to the top of the 6th, 8-1 our score. Into the 6th inning, Doane leads 8-1. And it's going to be 3, 4, and 5 due up. Grant Summers leading it off. He's 0 for 3 with a couple of flyouts and a ground out. Here is Doane looking to pick up a weekend split in 4 games at the South Texas Shuffle. First pitch line foul up the first base side. Into the game at first base, number 9, Landon Robinson. Replacing Garrett Smith. The count is 1-1 after that one missed. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Somebody likes Landon Robinson. He's into the game and got a very loud cheer. It's 1-2 still after that foul ball.
Entering the game at first base, number 9, Landon Robinson.
1-2. Outside, 2-2. Doane scored in each of the first 3 innings. 1 run in the first on a leadoff home run by Carter Roth. Then 2 in the second on RBIs from Roth. And then Wewell, swing and a miss. Andrew Rivera, there's his first strikeout as a Jaguar. Then the man coming to the plate, Jordan Bond, had a home run to left field in the 3rd. Then a 4-run frame in the 5th.
Number 11, Jordan Bond.
Has put Doane comfortably in front. First pitch to Bond is outside, 1-0. Holds up his swing there. It's 2-0. Rivera making his first appearance. The junior from Victoria, went to Panola College. Graduate of Victoria East. 2-2 now. 2-1 rather. Two one just misses. The Jaguars are all around the zone, just not in it. 3-1 coming from Rivera. Line drive up the middle, base hit. With 1 out, there's a man on for Max Harris. So now Max Harris up to the plate. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. First pitch misses for a ball.
The center fielder, number 4, Max Harris.
1-0. Ground ball right at Benitez. He goes to second for 1. The throw to first, not in time. And he'll reach on a fielder's choice. 4-6 gets Bond out. And there's 2 gone. First pitch, called strike.
Number 23, John Slocum.
As Rivera making his first appearance for the Jaguars after transferring from Panola College. There's a line drive or grounder up the middle for a base hit. And there's 2 on with 1 out for Braden Jones. Rivera, first appearance for him.
The first baseman, number 44.
He appeared in 17 total games at Panola last year, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 18 1/3 innings pitched his freshman year in 2024. He struck out 12 batters that year. He's behind Jones. 1-0 after that first pitch. Back pick. Nobody was covering. Luckily, Kaiser was pretty close to the base. Tail of the tape is Doane is hitting .444, 4 for 9 with 2 outs, and .412 with runners on, and .385 with runners in scoring position. It's 2-0. Rivera deals this one, fouled off. The Jaguars were hoping to snap a 2-game losing streak. It's 2-2. 2-2 count coming to Braden Jones, who's 1 for 3 today with a double. Ground ball, fair territory. Parrish charges, double clutches over to first in time for out number 3. So it's a scoreless frame for Rivera in his debut, but the Jags still trail as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-1 our score here on the Jaguar Sports Network.
Fans, don't forget to stock up on A&M-Victoria merchandise on the third base side. And an ice cold beer on the first base party deck, featuring 3 of Dump Hopper's famous brands. Proceeds from the sales go to A&M-Victoria Athletics. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Doane, number 33, Carter Navin. Ready to go. The catcher.
It's Beck Zimmerman leading it off, and a new pitcher into the game for Doane, as Zimmerman looks at a first pitch ball from Carter Navin, a 6'3" redshirt sophomore from Elkhorn, Nebraska. Went to University of Nebraska Omaha, and he's quickly behind 2-0 to Beck Zimmerman. 0 for 2 today for the catcher from Flatonia. 3-0. Not a bad way to start in that bat for Beck Zimmerman against the new pitcher. 3-0. High and outside. It's a 4-pitch walk out of the bullpen. Mound visit as Navin struggling early. That'll bring up Landon Robinson. Robinson getting his first cuts this weekend. With a man on, it's Ty Boozer running at first base as well. Oh, 1 to Landon Robinson on the way. Misses 1-1.
First base number 1, Ty Boozer.
Robinson this season hitless in 5 at-bats with 1 strikeout. 375 on base percentage, so he does well to get on base. Works the count to 2-1. Pitch on the way from Navin. That's high, 3-1. Take base runners however you can get them. And Robinson in his first at bat this weekend draws a walk. So back-to-back walks out of the bullpen for Carter Navin, the Nebraska-Omaha transfer. And he's thrown 5 straight balls. Of his 10 pitches, 9 have been balls. One 0. There's a strike, 1-1. Hankins over 2 with a strikeout and a ground out today, 1-1. Called strike 2 as Navin has settled in this at bat and gotten ahead. He's got a big cushion to work with. It's an 8-1 score here. Doane leads. It was a 4-run 5th inning that put them ahead. Now 2 as that one misses. Hankins just trying to do a job and keep the line moving as the Jags trail by 7 here in the 6th inning of the 7th-inning contest. Skied mile high and a mile foul up the first base side. That one might have reached our vehicles here at Riverside. I'm just hoping that the 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out to right field kept it out of the row I parked in. 2-2. This one skied into center field, mile high. Again, Harris has it. Boozer going to advance to second. There's going to be runner on the corners for Xavier Ortega.
The right fielder, number 11, Xavier Ortega.
It's a strike to Ortega as he lines this one to right field, and it hangs just enough for Summers. The run will score, though. It's a sacrifice fly, and the Jags have made it 2-game here in the 6th inning. Looks like there's going to be a pinch hitter for Kyle Barish. It's going to be Jose Montanez. Waiting for it to be announced. And it's going to be Robbie Olguin, actually. Two gone for Robbie Olguin. Takes that one for ball one. Olguin ahead 2-0. We've seen crazier things happen. The Jaguars have come back from a 5-0 deficit already this season. They won that game against this Doane Tiger team. 2-0. Called strike on the outside corner. Olguin doesn't like it. 2-1 to the Robstown native. He was getting a break in this final game of the South Texas Shuffle. Fouls that into the catcher's mitt. It's now 2-2 here with 2 gone. Olguin hitting .300 this season. Called strike 3. Olguin down looking in a pinch hit spot. And that'll do it for the Jags. They put in another run. It's 8-2. We go to the 7th here in Victoria. It'll be Caden Dreesen pinch hitting as Xavier Ortega shifts to center field. And Jose Montanez comes in to right field. Pinch hitting for Tanner Nelson. It's a called strike. It's a 1-1 count to Dreesen. Rounds this one foul up the third base side. And it's 0-2. Dreesen fouls that one off. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Barish has it on a couple of hops. Over to Robinson in time for out number 1. Now that brings up Thad Wewell. 1 for 2 with a flyout and an RBI double. First pitch to him is a strike. Went around on it. Called strike 2. Rivera comes set in his first appearance as a Jaguar. And it's 0-2 still. Jaguars trail 8-2. 4-run, 5th inning for Doane as the 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. Here into the 7th inning. This is a 7-inning contest. It's now 2-2 to Wewell. So it looks like the Jags are going to fall to 6-5, barring a comeback, as Barish has it over to Robinson. In time, there's 2 gone. Couple of groundouts over to Barish at third base. And there's 2 gone. And 1 misses. 1-0. The Jaguars will be back home on Saturday, Valentine's Day. Bring out your loved one. Spend a romantic evening at the ballpark. Foul ball. 1-1. Bears trying to play it and make a third consecutive play. He's been busy over there at the hot corner. He's looked good getting back into the starting lineup. As it's 1-1. Called strike 2. Rivera trying to post another scoreless frame. 1-2, misses outside. Tried to set him up on that one. I did a terrible job as an announcer. Two. Ground ball. Barish diving play. Clutches over to first in time. What an inning for Barish. Oh my goodness. What a job by the Rice Bird. It's a scoreless frame. The Jags trail by 6 as we go to the bottom of the 7th here in Victoria.
17, Austin Oki.
It'll be Jose Montanez up for the first time today after entering the game in right field.
The right fielder, number 25, Jose Montanez.
In the top of the inning. First pitch he sees from the new pitcher, Austin Oki. Sails past the catcher and to the backstop. Oki making his first collegiate appearance, a 6'1" freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska. Misses there. And it's quickly 2-0 to Montanez, the of Arroyo, Puerto Rico. 2-0 is high, 3-0. We've seen the Jags put up 5 runs in an inning once already against Doane. Can they do a 6-run inning? That's a great way to start it off. It's Jose Montanez with the leadoff walk.
The shortstop, number 7, Antonio Benitez.
The leadoff walk by Montanez has Benitez in a good spot here with nobody out against Oki, who misses high. 5 pitches, 5 straight balls from Oki. Same issue that plagued Navin early on. 1-0. There's a fastball in the zone, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Misses. 2-1 to Benitez, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out, a ground out, and a sacrifice fly. This is his team leading 9th RBI this season. 1-1. One runs inside. 3-1. To Benitez. Pitch on the way. That's high. Ball 4. First 2 batters on. That brings up Connor Kaiser.
The second baseman, number 14, Connor Kaiser.
So a mound visit for the Tigers as first 2 guys draw leadoff walks against the bullpen. That's the thing about the NAIA, especially early on in the season. You can have great starters, but when it comes to guys coming out of the bullpen, those relievers, you never know what you're going to get. It could take a little while to settle in, and that could make a 6-run deficit like the Jaguars are facing here potentially a little manageable and not necessarily out of reach. It's going to be Connor Kaiser, 1 for 1 with a single his last time up, a couple of walks. He takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Kaiser was hero last Saturday, walking off a 7-6 extra inning game against Wiley. Half-hearted swing there, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. Now Jackson Purcell up, 2 for 3 today. Couple of singles and a flyout for the Moses Lake Washington native. 0-1. This one lifted and tailing away from the center fielder Harris. He's got it. Montanez doesn't advance. There's 2 gone, and Beck Zimmerman represents the last hope for Jaguars. Zimmerman fouls off the first pitch. Oh for 2 with a strikeout and a walk is Zimmerman. Watches that one miss. It's a 1-1 count to him. Ground ball up the middle. Diving play. Everybody's safe. Bases are loaded for Landon Robinson.
The first baseman, number 9, Landon Robinson.
So now Robinson with the bases loaded. First pitch to him is outside. Zion Hankins, the designated hitter, waits on deck. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. It's a 6-run game. But the bases are loaded, and one swing could make it interesting. But there's 2 outs. 2-0. High, 3-0. Olkey in danger here. 3-0. Misses. It's a bases loaded walk. And that'll bring up Zion Hankins. So the bases loaded walk and an RBI for Robinson as that one misses. 1-0 to Hankins here in an 8-3 game. Hankins swings through that one. It's 1-2, and the Jags are down to their final strike. The tying run is on deck if Hankins can do something here. Fouls off the 1-2. Olkey deals the 1-2. Misses inside, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Misses, 3-2. Patient at bats. Will it pay off? Runners will get a head start here on the full count. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th of this 7-inning game. Payoff pitch. Hankins swings through it, and that'll do it. Doane wins 8-3. They get a split of the weekend. The Jags go 1-3 and fall to 6-5 on the year. That'll do it for us here on the A&M-Victoria Sports Network. We thank you for joining us all weekend long. We'll be back with A&M-Victoria baseball starting on Saturday as they take on Houston-Tillotson in a 3-game set. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in.